Hey guys, it's Robin here. Honest, it's me behind this mask. So how's it going? Guys, I'm doing a full moon reading and we have a full moon coming in for October 31st. So this is going to be a pretty intense full moon. It is a blue moon and occurring like full on Halloween. I think that's pretty amazing. And so anyway, I'm wearing this mask because of the full moon, and I have kind of a limited range of vision, so if I move like a robot or whatever, you know, so I've got my glasses on behind here and the mask is kind of driving the glasses into my eyes, but that's okay because I wanted to do this really fun reading for you guys, so I hope you're doing great. And I dug up a full moon Halloween read, so this should be really cool. So I was guided as I was preparing for this reading to do Starman Tarot card deck, but then just as I was sitting down, I was advised by my guides to use the Deviant Moon also to clarify some cards out. So this one is going to look specifically at where you are on your path right now. And anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the full moon read. These are like some of my favorite ones to do. There's something so like magnificent about a full moon. They're so captivating and so powerful. And if you guys want to check out my other channel, I do like the spiritual meanings behind all of the different full moons. So I'll definitely be doing one for the Halloween full moon on my other channel too. So we're going to look, the first card is just, it says you. So what's going on for you right now? And this is for all signs, guys, keep that in mind. All right. Well, this is kind of a bummer to start off with. There's a Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, it kind of talks about a nervousness moving forward, you know, and definitely about money and kind of a topsy-turvy feel. You know, you could feel like you're on unsteady ground, unshaking ground. Unshaking? Shaking? Yeah. So Four of Pentacles is really kind of a, I want to say a not so hot energy for you, because it's showing where you're not feeling 100% confident about something. And this is where we're going to bring in the Deviant Moon deck. Man, it's hard to see. Like, can you guys see this when I move forward? There's a green glinting. Kind of gives me that real kind of cat eye thing. Anyway, I'm having the time of my life, even if I can't see much. But let's clarify out this Four of Pentacles, because like, let's see how long that's gonna last, because I think it's normal to like really not feel 100% on certain days, or, you know, have a bad moment or whatever. But if it's starting to turn into a lifestyle, then that's becoming an issue. So anyway, I'll do a deck cut here on that Four of Pentacles. So we've got the Hermit card. So you guys, the Deviant Moon, man, wow. There's no secrets here. So it's really, you need some alone time and stop listening to other people, especially if you guys are, you know what, this is really probably not very kind of me to say, but sometimes people, you know, they friend request you out of nowhere because you're in the same group or whatever. So I had this one particular friend, anyway, and all he did was rant about politics and, you know, just like all capping posts and everything. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to snooze you. And if this continues, I'm just going to remove you from my feed. So, and I've talked about this in certain readings in the past, but here's the Hermit card. It's saying you need to really stop allowing outside influences to, you know, sort of direct you where you're going. You know, how you feel should be as a result of what you feel in your heart, not outside stimulus. And this is how humans are so easily freaked out, shall we say, you know. So really try to keep it to positive feed, you know what I'm saying? So bad things are going to happen, but they don't have to be blaringly in your face all the time. So let's pull another card here, and this is going to look at your strengths right now, you guys. Nice. So you have the King of Pentacles. So this is completely the opposite energy from the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like really being in a freaked out state, and you can see with this particular Hermit card, there's nothing calm and cool about this Hermit. He's like, oh, whoa, system overload, right? So, and then you've got the King of Pentacles, and this is where your strong suit is. Being able to come in and kind of remind yourself, you know, and you can see this steadying influence in all cultures, you know, and in all species, where kind of the youngster is having a very difficult time, and then somebody very wise and balanced will come in and sort of put this steadying. Well, I hope everybody has that. You know, if you guys don't have that in your life right now, I hope to be able to provide that for you. You know, somebody will come in and say, you know what, everything's going to be okay, you know, and sort of balance you out. And the King of Pentacles is being able to look at things that may not particularly exist right now, but you're able to bring them in because you're so powerful with this energy of the King of Pentacles. And I don't know, he's kind of got it going on. You know, is he single? I'm just asking. For a friend, of course. So anyway, let's have another. I'm going to clarify that card out with the Deviant Moon. It is so hard to see in this mask. I'm not even... Ugh. Anyway. So you've got the Three of Pentacles. And this is fantastic because this is the card of alchemy, you guys. So this is a combination that is so beautiful, and it's just the polar opposite of the first two cards we pulled. So maybe you're really good at noticing, like, wow, I'm really starting to freak out here, and why am I worried about that when I can choose this energy? Like, you can choose your energy, you can choose your thought processes, so don't forget that. And it looks like you won't, because your strengths are like unsurpassed here with the card of alchemy and the card of creating wealth where it didn't exist before. And the King of Pentacles going, yeah, I did that. Look at my kingdom. There's a certain liberty to being behind this mask, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see your next obstacle, which is always fun, but it's nice to be sort of forewarned and forearmed, which some of you might get, you know, if you have sort of the spidey senses, or if you're really connected to your higher self, you know, it can be really cool. Hold on. Your next obstacle, the Queen of Pentacles. And this is like something that is... Here, I'll show you guys the card. In the Starman Tarot card, like, she's very fiery energy, and there's a staircase, and it's being led higher and higher and higher. So I'm just seeing here where you guys are probably going to be your best friend, your worst enemy, your biggest obstacle is going to be yourself. And let's clarify that card out here, because you know, the Queen of Pentacles, she's all good. Like, she's one of my favorite cards in the deck, you know? She's an inspiration and unstoppable, but sometimes you need to give yourselves time to breathe also. So let's see why the Queen of Pentacles would come up here for you. You've got a lot of pentacles in your read. Interesting. So you've got the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups can really refer to some sort of message coming in from your inner child, you know? So what is really driving you? This is probably going to be a really big obstacle for a lot of you if you are listening to the impressionable young voice of your inner child. If your inner child was lacking love or any sort of really high emotional input from other people, you know, be careful about the things that you're doing. Are you doing them for yourself, or are you doing it to impress other people? Because what I'm getting here is, like, if you weren't able to be loved or accepted by a certain group of people, and this includes your parents, your family, your siblings, if there was like a rivalry, or just, I'm getting some sort of distasteful contempt, there was probably somebody in your family And they probably gave you a hard time about what you were doing. You were never good enough. So this could be driving you to do things more for acceptance of other people than what is gonna like really satisfy you as a person. So pay attention to what's going on and why you're doing things. Is it because it's what you really want as an individual, or is it like, oh, I'm gonna finally show cousin it, or you know what I mean, or Auntie Esmeralda, I'm gonna show them, look at me go right now. And that's not necessarily always a great motivator. You know, you should just always try to wake up and be better than the person you were yesterday, which you can see here. Like, you can really have a freak out moment one day, or for a few hours on one day. You could like lie down with it in bed one night, but then the next day you wake up and you're feeling your powerful self again. But there is something very I want to say cloudy and not very comfortable driving you also. So that inner child healing is going to be extremely important for you guys. And I've done a couple of inner child healing meditations. They're guided meditations with Kenneth Suarez. That's Souras. And when I give you guys guides on this channel, it's not because I'm affiliated with them and I want them to get more views. It's because I've used their videos before in healing or growing my own self. So this is why I throw that out there. So you might want to do that, because I'm seeing sort of an undercurrent of somebody else maybe holding the reins to your destiny because you are trying your best to satisfy somebody else's derision of you that is like knit into the fabric of who you are, probably from the time you were a toddler. Some sort of rivalry, or somebody just never... I'm feeling a really strong disdain for you. Like, you could have felt it as soon as you walked into a room. And, you know, I just wanted to say, like, if that did happen to you guys, I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. You know, it's just not fair for a child to have to live that kind of a way. And this could have happened in school, you know, and you could have gone through grade after grade after grade of going through somebody that picked on you, or, you know, could have been your... Anyway, there's so many different possibilities to be just made to feel less than. But, you know, what you're getting here is that you are enough and your goals are enough. So follow what makes your heart sing. So let's see what your weakness is here. Yikes. So you have the Princess of Pentacles. So the princess here, she always reminds me a little bit of the Beetlejuice movie, which is appropriate for this reading. But she also reminds me of being able to pick up messages from higher self. You can see how she's kind of got, I wanted to say a kaleidoscope, but it's actually periscope is what I was, you know, trying to say. But why did we say kaleidoscope? Maybe that'll come out. You know, there's a reason that I stumble on my words and certain weird words come out in the readings, but I'm not connecting to kaleidoscope right now, so I'll just keep forging forward. So your weakness is probably not being able to listen to messages from others. You could be, man, this is going to be a little bit difficult for you guys, because the person or the group that was trying to hold you back or made you feel like less than about yourself, they might have some really good information. Or they could have blocked you off to messages here. So I'm seeing a real state of conflict here underneath the October 31st full moon. And that's not a surprise, because there's been a lot of really energetic movement going on. If you guys are starseeds and like any type of light warrior, there's a lot going on and you're probably aware of it already. I'm not going to go on a big tangent about what is happening. But it's like your receptors are blocked a little bit, even though you're really moving forward with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. This ambition that was handed to you by somebody that really didn't like you very much and didn't hide it. This ambition is sort of clogging the receptor from your higher self to you to follow your real true path with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to clarify out this Princess of Pentacles with the Deviant Moon. You got the Star card, guides. Wow. Okay, so I went to say guys, but I heard guides. Okay, so this is saying to me that you guys are really, really super connected to your divine team and spirit right now. You can see the Deviant Tarot is so wildly creepy. Okay, so the head's blown off here. Why? But the star is coming in, you know, there's definitely a filter here, you know, with the Princess of Pentacles, but with the Star card, there is no filter. So being able to just open up, how am I supposed to scratch my nose? But anyway, there's a blockage, and you guys need to find out what that is. And if you need to do some sort of cleansing ritual or have a salt bath or, you know, do your saging or meditate more, definitely something to do with your inner child, because you do have the Page of Cups here with the Queen of Pentacles, driving you probably down the wrong road, and getting messages and kind of not listening to them, still kind of like that willful child, you know, like, no, I'm not listening to you, because you understand the energy, even if you don't understand the rationale. When people don't like you, you're definitely sensitive to it, especially children. They're not stupid. They're just not, you know, as well informed as adults, and you can't really block it, but it's kind of driven you ways where you might not otherwise have gone. So your weakness is really staying in touch with the guides that have everything. You know, all they want is your highest good. All they want is your best achievement. You know, they're not like humans. They, you know, humans are petty and they can be really miserable. There's a lot of good people out there, but there's a lot of not so nice people out there. And that's what I'm seeing here in your distant past, is a not so nice person and taking out their own sort of self-hatred, loathing, whatever they had going on, insecurities. And they decided that a helpless child was going to be the best target, you know, because that's how weak of a person that they were. But it's now blocking your highest success and your most loving and valuable guides from coming in. And I'm just being guided to pull one more Deviant Moon card for you guys. And I'm going to end the reading as soon as possible, because you wouldn't believe how itchy my nose is right now. Unreal. So anyway, I will pull one more card. Got the Justice card here, you guys. So just a little friendly reminder that everything is going to turn out the way that it should. Like I always advocate for taking the high road. And this is what your spirit guides are saying here. If you do identify that somebody, you know, with their ill intention and their inept adulthood, they sort of led you the wrong way or made you feel less than good enough for yourself, don't even give them the time of day, because, and I just did a daily reading at some point in October, I believe, like that's what karma is for. So always keep that in mind, that justice is going to come in, justice will be served. It's not your dish to serve. This is up to the universe and karma. You know, this is such a creepy card here too. You know, there's keys to be, people need to be led into rooms, you know what I mean? And I'm getting kind of a dark sense here, so don't worry about any sort of retribution. All it's going to do is muddy your own waters, you know, so just stay focused on what is best for you, on healing yourself, moving forward, and just finding the best version of yourself. And unfortunately, it looks like you did have a bit of a detour given to you by somebody very close that had access to you. And you know what? Again, let karma take care of that person. That's not your job. And I'm just being advised to tell you guys, it does not matter what side of the veil this person is on, because Anyway, I'm not gonna go down that road because it looks like a dim and dark and dusty one, and I don't want to touch that for too long. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up, and like I said about my nose, so happy Halloween, you guys, and thanks for tuning in, and just want to send you guys love and light, many blessings. Love you. Bye. Bye.